Of backs of baseball cards they're up against. A swing and a miss by Pompey, and there's one gone in this first round. Puts it in play onto the left side. That's Manny Machado in a shift to first in time to get him.
He may see him run him down.
And Reyes has extra bases into the right field corner. Jose Reyes can still run and is into second easily with a leadoff two-base hit. Yes. And Bautista went around. There are two away in the home first.
And there's the split after establishing the low fastball.
The 2-2. Santana with a drive out to center field. Pompey is there to glide under it and make the catch, and indeed, Ryan Dempster strands a pair in the bottom of the first. On to the second in Miami. Still scoreless. Freeman with a shot and a great play off third by Manny Machado. And why not? One of the best.
Freeman closer to the shortstop side, and you see his reaction time. That ball was hit on the barrel.
Years ago in Miami, because he said it was for the entire country.
There's a bouncer back up the middle and a base hit. Tassoni takes the cut and gets into third base, and the Canadians have something cooking here in the second with runners at the corners and two away. Got a chance to drive in the game's first run. A bouncer to second, and we will stay scoreless as this one heads to the bottom of the second. A couple of hits, two runners left aboard to the home half of inning number 2, Canada and the Dominican Republic. There's a shot out to center field, really well hit. Pompey's not going to get to it. It bounds off the wall. And the second inning opens in similar fashion to the first with a stand-up double. And got a late commitment from Beltre that he was healthy and ready to go. Back up the middle, grabbed by Orr. Throw to first is in time. Runner moves over to third base now with one gone. For Arms. And Polanco has driven in the game's first run. Plus offensive upside catcher. Polanco's running, and Castillo sends a drive into the opposite corner. That ball's well hit, and that one is gone.
This is a big ballpark. Not a bad pitch. He just goes with it. He tries to pull that. Of course, the results are different. He goes right with it, head down.
Strikes to Jose Reyes. Watch the dude make the catch here. Or at least get the ball. How about that? He didn't make the catch at all.
To get him out.
Reyes is on base again.
What happens in this game, and even Ryan knows it, if there's not enough separation between fastball and off-speed.
Your way. Love to get out of it right here. Cano won't let him. A base hit into right. Reyes to third. Another base hit to the right side. Another run scores. Here's Reyes to cross the plate, and it's 4-0 Dominican Republic. Wrap up the ninth.
That'll be a good one.
Malo with the ground ball up the middle. Great play by Reyes. Throws off line, however, and Malo takes the turn, heading for second. Thinking about third, and then thinking better of it. Lead play to get Malo home with one gone. And a swing and a miss. Time was taken, however,
called a balk.
Indeed, that's going to score a run. A little bit of the rust of spring. Big fastball is swung on and missed. 98 miles an hour from Martinez.
Brown.
Swing and a miss, and a strikeout starts the night for Andrew Albers.
And Ernie Wett said, we're just going to rely on the veteran to see if he can't fool.
In a lineup that was rebuilding.
Very late on 87 miles per hour from Carlos Martinez for the first out.
This type of guys. It took me a lot of swings to get ready.
That's a chip shot into right field. It's a knock for Eric Wood. Team Canada with a one-out base run. Perhaps some of that interest has to do with the recent success of the ball player. 1-2 pitch back to Carlos Martinez. He'll turn around to get one. And Carlos Martinez can't handle the throw from Jose Reyes to get the second out.
That's the second error by Jose Reyes over at shortstop. You know, great.
A single for Contreras off of Carlos Martinez in the second inning. And this is weakly hit to Robinson Cano, fading the other way. And that's the third out. Having fun in the infield.
Went to Camden Yards in Baltimore.
That brings up Reyes for the second out. On the ground past Robles, and it'll go into center field nice and slowly for a base hit for Pete Orr. It's Hansel Robles right here in the fifth.
Yeah.
As the 2-2, he reaches for it. Machado heads for second to get one. Over to first, it's not in time. Mallow with former closer with the Milwaukee Brewers. Robles dealing to Pompey, left center field, and it finds the ground. Rounding third base is Pete Orr, and here he comes. That's Jonathan Mallow sliding in safely for the second run for Team Canada. Dalton Pompey finding some open space in left center field.
Gage is there, but, you know, he likes to play an outfield.
2-2 with the runner moving. Throw over to third base is off the mark. And a stolen bag for Dalton Pompey. A one-out base runner at third for Team. 0-2 coming to Tyler O'Neill. And he struck him out. Hansel Robles sits after this 2-1 to Jose Bautista. And he sends it into center field, dumps it in for a base hit. And the DR team again with a leadoff base runner. Drilled to center field. Pompey looking for it. It's well over his head, and it'll roll up against the wall. Jose Bautista being sent home. Here comes the throw. It's going to be close. And he's out. A perfect relay, and Bautista is a dead duck at home as Carlos Santana moves his way to second base. Excellent defense from Team Canada. 1 down and 2 on for the DR, and that pitch is shipped into left field, and it finds some space. It's going to score one. An RBI hit for Adrian Beltre brings home Carlos Santana. 5-2 DR. Has a lot more flexibility for teams like Team Canada. A chop shot, second base, tough handle for Pete Orr, over to second in time for the out. We go from 16 eventually to 1 towards the end of the month. Wellington Castillo reaches for strike 3, and Kevin Chapman does his job. The DR adds 1 run. They're up by, it's all that you do. When there is a WBC game for the DR, and that one gets through for Jose Reyes, a base hit. It's his third knock of the night. Nothing in 2 to Manny Machado. Sharply hit, backhanded stop by Mallow, and he will gobble it up. It's a base hit in the infield for Manny Machado. planet in crushing mistakes, loves to pull the baseball. 2-0, and he does just that. A high drive, left field, and it is crushed for a 3-run home run. The Dominican team has broken this thing wide open.
You down in the hole 2-0, you got to come with the fastball. And Joey Bats absolutely destroys that baseball, nose it off the bat. Leg kick, foot down, explosion. I won't say that one.
And this is sent into right center field off the bat of Carlos Santana.
Oh.
Dalton Pompey lays out and shows off his excellent range to make the catch.
Those guys out there in the center field play the game. This is probably one of the smoothest cats I've seen in a long time. Dalton Pompey, look at the jump. We'll see him. See how smooth he is running to it. It's almost like he knows that he has it and nobody else knows he has it. Make him get me, put me in a position where I want the fastball.
Old chopper going to be a tough play for Cano, but he makes it look so easy. And Pete Orr's retired.
And he always gives you that sheepish grin.
Blue Jays standing next to Nick Pivetta, who's going to pitch the next game for Team Canada. Justin Morneau goes around. And Alex Colomé sits down the side. He is untouched. Diop, a New York native. Polanco drops one into right field, just past Pete Orr. He gave it a good shot. Can't come up with the baseball. And he connects on one hop. And the underhand toss to second base from Nallo to Orr will get one. And it'll split up the runners now at the corners. Another turn for Jose Reyes into the glove of Orr, over to first base, and it looks like it knocks off the helmet of Wellington Castillo, enabling Beltre to trot home. The squad is up by 15 runs. It's a done deal. Dribbler right side. And Manny Machado is the third out of the frame. We'll talk. Wood smacks that pitch to left field. Polanco looking at it towards the track, and he hauls it in for out number 2. Here comes the 2-2, and Dellin Betances does what he does best. And then a World Baseball Classic championship in 2013. A swing and a miss, down goes Romack. League veteran. Rodney's already ahead 0-2, and there he goes. 8 pitches to strike out the first 2 batters in the ninth.
And rightfully so, because you got guys gotta get the job done.
And he fools Josh Naylor 100 miles per hour to close out this game. The major league leader in saves last year with 51 of them. And he finishes off this Canada team 9-2, your final score.
Cheese, absolute cheese.
Tony Pena says, yeah. I got it right tonight. So a 1-0 team, Dominican Republic, will now get a